Today, we are welcoming our newest meteorologist to 13 WMAZ. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Forbes.
Thank you. Once we get into the middle of the work week, we're going to have a slight pattern change as the Bermuda high, which is a high pressure that usually stays over the Atlantic Ocean, comes a little closer to the mid-Atlantic coastal. Now, like I just said, we're seeing some of the impacts from the California wildfires, thanks in part to this high pressure over the central part of the United States. The high pressure making the winds in the upper and mid levels of the atmosphere carry the smoke from the west coast to the east coast. It's a little bit on the humid side, actually a lot of it on the humid side. Temperatures in the 80s right now, and that's going to be the case as we head through the game. Here's the forecast for the game. We're talking about 80s and dodging some storms here in downtown Macon. So 88 degrees tomorrow, mostly sunny, a stray showers possible, about a 10% chance of rain. Then for the 4th of July, a high temperature of about 91 degrees. It's going to be beautiful, maybe a 20% chance of rain to the south, but like I said, most everybody is going to stay dry. So let's get through future view. You can see the clouds beginning to dissipate, waking up tomorrow morning, temperatures in the 50s on your Halloween morning. Then roll the clock forward through the afternoon. The clouds will completely dissipate by the time trick-or-treating begins around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, depending on when you go out. An A-OK forecast for trick-or-treating tomorrow night, called the Hunter's Moon because it provides more light for hunters into the evening hours, of course. So here's a look at the models. Orange X is the GFS and the green X is the Euro. Now, the Euro did not develop ELSA, and it did not strengthen ELSA once it was developed to its current status. So I'm throwing the Euro out the window. Watch the GFS here. Watch this Orange X. It pulls it up into the Gulf of Mexico. There we go. Wednesday.
We've got meteorologist Alex Forbes is right over here. Alex, some of the particulars for some of our counties, specifically what they can see tonight.
Yeah, Ben, you were just talking about how that center is going to kind of thread the needle between Dublin and Savannah. So let's go county by county and take a look at what to expect as you get further out to the east, out Interstate 16. And then come up through the state of Alabama, traverse the Georgia-Alabama line, and eventually work its way into northwestern Georgia, a 35-mile-an-hour tropical depression there. So that puts us on the east side of the storm, of course, the dirty side of the storm. I'm meteorologist Alex Forbes. Tonight we are tracking Hurricane Ida. This was the scene from New Orleans earlier this morning before our entire camera network across the area went down. You can see waves beginning to come ashore, flooding some streets. Now, Ida made landfall this morning at around 11:55 just south of New Orleans. The overnight hours, you can see it's not a constant rain. It's off and on showers and storms. It's squally weather. Quick downpours, move on. Another downpour, move on. I'm 13 WMAZ meteorologist Alex Forbes. We're coming on the air now with a tornado warning for Monroe County. This is going to last for the next 25 minutes or so. We've been watching this area of rotation all afternoon. This is in southern Monroe County now. From the 475 northern interchange in Monroe County up to Forsyth, that stretch of 75 right there, that is the area for concern as this rotation continues to move towards the north and to the east at 25 miles an hour. The eclipse this morning was different because it was what's called an annular solar eclipse. That means the moon was a little further away from the earth and didn't cover the entire disk of the sun, creating a ring shape, or as it's nicknamed, the Ring of Fire. Atlanta is back at home with a little rain in tow tonight here outside Truist Park. Going to be seeing on and off showers through the evening tonight with temperatures in the 50s. Once we get into the weekend, though, for games 4 and 5 beginning to clear out, we're getting closer to the low 60s in Gordon and in Dublin, already down to 64, as well as Thomaston 17 minutes after 11. But we showed you this at the top of the show. Yeah, a whole lot of activity going on in portions of Oklahoma and Texas. That's a part of a cold front that is headed in the general direction of central Georgia.
When I went out for my walk this morning, I was expecting to get hit with a wall of just humidity.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad early, yes. Like around 7:30.
And then as you were just saying, then about 7:32
yeah.
rolled around.
and then it hit
there it was. Now, Ben, I know you're headed up here tomorrow for Tailgate 13, Baldwin County. It's going to be a cool afternoon, a high temperature of only 59 degrees, so maybe a few degrees warmer than we got here in Milledgeville today. Before we go, this week, Mississippi State is playing in the College World Series final, so of course I had to bring out my cowbell to wish them good luck.